When you think about the captivating allure that lights up the silver screen, it becomes clear that beauty can serve as a gateway to success in the film industry. Among the stars who epitomize this notion is the mesmerizing Virna Lisi. Her ethereal beauty combined with innate talent secured her place as one of the most celebrated actresses of her era. An extraordinary performer, she brought a magnetic presence to the screen, captivating audiences worldwide with her grace and depth. Behind her on-screen charm, however, lay little-known facts that reveal an even richer portrait of this remarkable woman. Virna Lisi was more than just a cinematic sensation. She defied the stereotypes of her time, refusing to be typecast and boldly turning down roles that sought to reduce her to her looks alone. Her determination to carve out a career defined by skill rather than appearance transformed her into a timeless figure of inspiration in Hollywood and beyond. Born in Ancona, a picturesque city along the Adriatic coast of Italy, Virna Lisi grew up surrounded by the beauty of its verdant hills and the sparkling blue sea. Ancona, known for its splendid beaches and historical landmarks such as the Roman amphitheater and the iconic Mole Vanvitelliana, provided a stunning backdrop to her early years. Her father, Ubaldo Lisi, owned a prosperous marble shipping business, a prominent industry in the region fueled by the city's vital role as a shipping hub. Thanks to her father's successful enterprise, Virna and her siblings enjoyed a comfortable upbringing. Their privileged childhood was enriched by the cultural and historical wealth of Ancona, including visits to places like the National Archaeological Museum, which preserved artifacts from Italy's vast and varied past. Raised in this environment, Virna was exposed early on to art, refinement, and the picturesque landscapes of the Marche region. Although surrounded by the sophisticated trappings of a successful merchant family, Virna's youthful curiosity would eventually set her on a path different from the life envisioned by her family. Growing up in a seaport city, where the bustle of maritime trade was intertwined with the charm of Italian heritage, Virna's childhood was marked by the dual influences of a secure family environment and the vibrancy of an economically dynamic city. Ancona, with its proximity to the arts and the world beyond Italy's shores, subtly instilled in her a sense of adventure and grace that she would later carry into her career. Although her beauty and talent eventually made her one of the most glamorous and iconic actresses of her time, Virna Lisi's path to fame began unexpectedly and far removed from the glamorous world of cinema. Born into a family rooted in business, her early aspirations followed a path entirely unrelated to acting. Virna was surrounded by the orderly and pragmatic world of entrepreneurship, shaped by a family devoted to commerce. She planned her future along similar lines, envisioning herself pursuing studies in business. Her intention was clear: she would attend business college, ensuring she upheld the family tradition in the professional sphere. Acting, at that time, was not even a passing consideration for the young woman. Her life took its first unpredictable turn when Giacomo Rodinella, a family friend and respected singer, entered the picture. Rodinella saw something in Virna that others might have overlooked. A spark, a potential for artistic expression that perhaps even she hadn't recognized in herself. He was the one who suggested that she could try her hand at acting, believing she had the qualities necessary to succeed in the demanding and often capricious world of cinema. His belief in her talent was so strong that he took it upon himself to connect her with opportunities to explore this new path. Rodinella's pivotal intervention opened a door that would forever change Virna's destiny. Using his connections in the entertainment industry, he convinced a producer to give her a screen test. This was no small task, as launching an acting career required determination, courage, and no small amount of luck. Virna accepted the challenge, embarking on what would become a lifelong journey in the spotlight. Her screen test led to the opportunity to star in her debut role in the film I Napoli Canta. This initial role served as the launching pad for her career, moving her away from the well-planned business pathway she had envisioned for herself and immersing her in the world of Italian cinema. Although Virna Lisi's career began in Italy, her beauty and talent brought her success internationally. She started her acting journey in 1953 as a teenager and quickly captivated audiences. Her early roles were rooted in Italian cinema, yet she soon rose to prominence due to her versatility and captivating screen presence. Her first major leading role in The Doll That Took the Town, directed by Francesco Marcelli in 1957, showcased her dramatic range and opened the door to numerous opportunities. Throughout her long career that stretched over 6 decades, Lisi worked on a wide range of films, seamlessly transitioning between drama, comedy, and period pieces. With more than 100 movie credits by the time of her passing, Her career stood as a testament to her dedication to her craft. She earned critical acclaim in films like La Reine Margot, a performance that won her a César Award for Best Supporting Actress. Her Hollywood tenure in the mid-1960s introduced her to an international audience with movies such as How to Murder Your Wife and Not With My Wife, You Don't, alongside notable actors. Despite her success in Hollywood, she returned to European cinema, where she felt her creativity and talents were best appreciated. Her roles were lauded for their depth and emotional complexity, even in light-hearted comedies. Virna Lisi continuously chose complex characters that highlighted her adaptability. From regal portrayals in historical dramas to engaging roles in romantic comedies, she never limited herself to one genre. She remained active in the industry up until her last project, Latin Lover, in 2014. Her legacy is firmly rooted not just in her extensive filmography, but also in her ability to continually evolve as an artist over her 61 years of work. Despite her stunning beauty, Virna Lisi had strong feelings about the roles she was offered in Hollywood. She detested being cast as a temptress or a dumb blonde, roles that often echoed the image of Marilyn Monroe. This frustration led her to turn down the lead role in the film Barbarella in 1968, as she was tired of being typecast based solely on her looks. Lisi sought to break free from these stereotypes and wanted to be recognized for her talent rather than her appearance. Throughout her career, she appeared in several notable Hollywood films, including How to Murder Your Wife and Not With My Wife, You Don't. In these films, she showcased her acting skills and depth, proving that she was more than just a pretty face. Her choices reflected a desire for more meaningful roles that allowed her to express her range as an actress. Lisi's determination to redefine her image in the film industry set her apart from many of her contemporaries. With her smoky eyes and finely toned physique, Virna Lisi became a highly sought-after figure in the modeling world. Her striking looks caught the attention of many modeling companies eager to sign her. Among the offers she received, Playboy Inc. presented a lucrative contract that promised fame and financial gain. However, Virna made a bold decision to decline the offer. She was determined not to be labeled as a sex symbol, a title she felt Hollywood had already unfairly imposed on her. This decision reflected her desire to maintain control over her image and career. Virna understood the implications of such a label and was not willing to compromise her artistic integrity for the sake of popularity or financial success. Her choice highlighted her strength and conviction in an industry that often pressures women to conform to certain standards. By turning down the contract, she aimed to redefine her identity on her own terms, focusing on roles that showcased her talent rather than her appearance. Since my scraping was incomplete, I will utilize the gathered details to create the response based on the provided summary and sourced information. Virna Lisi's contributions to cinema as an actress garnered her a multitude of prestigious accolades, reflecting her profound impact and celebrated talent. Her role in the critically acclaimed film La Reine Margot earned her the illustrious Cannes Film Festival Award for Best Actress in 1994. This recognition solidified her standing as an artist capable of transcending boundaries and delivering performances that resonated deeply with audiences and critics alike. The ensuing year saw her success continue as she was honored with the César Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1995, further acknowledging her exceptional portrayal in the same historical drama. Beyond her international acclaim, Virna Lisi retained an indomitable presence in Italian cinema, where her artistry was rewarded with exceptional frequency. She received 7 David di Donatello Awards, a testament to her enduring legacy within her native country's film industry. These titles span categories reflecting her versatility, from her striking performances as a leading actress to the cumulative honor of special awards. Adding to her accolades, and emblematic of her lifetime contributions to the arts, Lisi received the honorary Italian Golden Globe Award in 2004, commemorating her distinguished career and celebrating her place as one of Italy's cinematic treasures. In 2011, the Venice Film Festival presented her with the Pietro Bianchi Award, an honor reserved for figures who have made substantial contributions to Italian cinema. This award was a recognition of her illustrious career and a poignant acknowledgement of her enduring influence in a domain where excellence often finds its place among the ephemeral. It marked the last award Virna Lisi received, rounding off a career that spanned several decades and left an indelible mark on both European and international cinema. By integrating nuances of global admiration, Virna Lisi's influence extended far beyond her sterling acting career, earning her a unique legacy of homage in unexpected forms. In Brazil, a rock band proudly adopted her name, merging vibrant Brazilian folk elements such as samba and cangada with the raw energy of punk music. Emerging in 1989 from Belo Horizonte, the group, deeply inspired by her magnetic screen presence and cultural significance, ventured into combining local rhythms with global trends, creating an innovative soundscape. MTV Brazil even showcased their work, amplifying their reach and reinforcing the iconic status her name brought to their identity. Across the Atlantic, a French rose-growing business recognized her timeless elegance by naming a rose after her. Known for embodying feminine beauty and grace, Virna Lisi became immortalized not only in cinema but also in nature, through a flower that captures her poise and character. The delicate blooms have become symbolic of her enduring legacy, a bridge between her artistic contributions and a symbol of beauty admired worldwide. Meanwhile, in Argentina, the legendary rock band Sumo infused their music with a tribute to Virna Lisi. Fronted by Luca Prodan, the group dedicated the evocative track TV Caliente, also known as Virna Lisi, to her, embedding her name in the annals of musical artistry. Interestingly, Luca's brother, actor Andrea Prodan, appeared alongside Virna Lisi in the film I Ragazzi di Via Panisperna, further intertwining their shared narrative within Argentine and cinematic history. Though initially renowned for her beauty and acting prowess, Virna Lisi found equal strength in the stability of her marriage to Franco Pesci, whom she wed on April 25, 1960. Pesci, an esteemed Italian architect and builder, brought a certain grounding force to her life, even as the pair navigated the intersections of their contrasting professions. While Lisi basked in the limelight, Pesci's disapproval of her career choices hinted at his more conventional outlook. His reservations, though challenging, caused her to reconsider her path momentarily. This break from acting not only defined her commitment to preserving harmony at home, but also signaled her determination to remain true to herself. Their union, tested yet enduring, was exceptional in an industry often marked by fleeting relationships. Despite being temperamentally different, the couple showcased mutual resilience. They raised one son, Corrado Pesci, who later found his calling as a film producer. Pesci's career, grounded in architecture, complemented Lisi's artistic ventures, creating a partnership that spanned an extraordinary 53 years. Pesci's eventual passing in 2013 left behind an indelible mark on her life. On December 18, 2014, Virna Lisi, the celebrated Italian actress, succumbed to lung cancer at her home in Rome, Italy. Her passing came a little more than a year after the death of her beloved husband, Franco Pesci, marking a period of profound loss for her family. At the age of 78, Virna was surrounded by the love and presence of her son, Corrado, and her 3 grandchildren in her final moments. Diagnosed with the illness in 2013, she stood strong as she approached this battle. Although she fought valiantly and underwent treatments such as chemotherapy, her condition progressed to an advanced stage. Virna's diagnosis came during a time when she was still deeply mourning her husband, to whom she had been married for over 5 decades, a partnership that had anchored her life and career. She carried her grace and dignity until the end, leaving behind a legacy not only as a legendary actress, but also as a devoted mother and grandmother. Her son and grandchildren remain as markers of the intimate life she cherished outside of her professional acclaim. The cinematic world reflects on her enduring contributions even as her family bears the profound loss of her presence.